MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Machine and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dereck Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Indiana, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
The 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Griffey, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Paul Molitor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline. Chapman's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Settling in now, Joe Morgan. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here it comes. Hey! 0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The Machine lead this one 1-0. Nolan Ryan starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Now at the plate, Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Tony Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He enters play here at 288, 28 home runs, and 61 RBIs. Hit hard down the line. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
In now, Ralph Kiner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. One inning in the books here. The Machine lead it 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Jay Bruce.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, up there.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bruce is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now batting, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
At the plate, Luis Aparicio. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the stretch.
Hey.
For the current campaign, Aparicio is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Fielded cleanly, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Base hit into right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Gwynn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Griffey Jr. takes his lead at third with one away. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Lindor stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the third round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The men on third with 2 down. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
The pitcher, Nolan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Pops this one up. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Third baseman, Paul Muller.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Mejia has it, but no chance to recover. Molitor is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Perez fields it cleanly, and they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Cabrera, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roy. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
In now, Jay Bruce has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Mejia, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. 2 runs have scored. Now the 3rd man has scored. And a relay home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Louis Aparicio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Ryan Stanek is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Nolan Ryan, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Machine are out in front here, 6-0. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up now, Ryan Stanek. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey's in pursuit. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
The right fielder, number 10.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Dante Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. And they're going to put the tag on at third. He's out trying to advance. And that somehow becomes a double play to get him out of the inning. 3 innings complete. Indiana is on top 6-0. So striding in, Ken Griffey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. Here it comes. Perez, a Cuban-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Molitor has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there at the knees, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
He's set, and the pitch. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Jay Bruce, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Splitter, 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Tony Gwynn is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Griffey. 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Career homer number 149. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now the 1-0.
That's out.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The bat, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in now, Louis Aparicio. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nolan.
Striding in once again, Nolan Ryan. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brady Beals is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 16, Brady Beals.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the plate now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. This is foul right side. Still only 1 out in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Count is 1-2 now. Ryan sets. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Top of the order due up to Chris Russin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Digging in, Ken Griffey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The center fielder, Ken
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And now they've got him picked off. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch. Russin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Indiana leads this one 6-3. Taylor Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Swing by Cabrera and a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
In now, Tony Gwynn. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 9.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Ready with the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lau backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 11, Sportsman, Louis Aparicio.
Now to the plate, Louis Aparicio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. The set and the 2-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits. Tom Henke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. Hit hard up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The Machine on top 6-3. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey.
For the machine, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul.
Stepping into the box, Paul Molitor. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Joe Morgan is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. John Franco is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Franco.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Grounded to the right. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Brandon Lau is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-3 the final score today. Indiana get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Nolan Ryan wins his 17th game of the season. Dereck Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. John Franco hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 12 hits, 3 errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors.